shit that's probably like $200 now. Like, you know what I mean? So like, these is kids, but that's nobody like when I said the truth. Like, they kids that my mom used to help.
I'm gonna tell you like this: kids are not. Once you play with a wop, you get stopped. I'm sorry, you're not a. Listen, once you have sex or play with guns, you ain't a child no more. I don't care how old you is.
It didn't fit their fake juicy narrative. You know what I mean? Like the oh my god blockbuster. Like, nah, nigga, these niggas was kids that came in here and they live probably in the neighborhood or something.
Yeah,
you know
because
what
I mean, it's a hassle to get here. I had to pass a
Go
gate,
through a front security
then this
gate, yeah, and this gate.
So I'm like, it had to be something internal.
And it's only one way in, one way out, and them kids never left.
Right, because you go that way, you get ate by alligators.
Back there, yeah, it's over, man. Like, open up your map right now. There's nothing back there for 200
Everglades.
miles.
Yeah,
200 miles.
Crazy.
I'm legit 200 miles. You go back there, it's Tampa. You keep going all the way. We in Miami, like Miami, West Palm Beach. We on the east side. Behind my house, there's nothing all the way till you get to Fort Myers, Tampa. Nothing. Like, you can open up your maps like this, and there's nothing back there. So it's one way in, one way out.
Yeah. So we see surveillance that TMZ got.
Yeah.
And we hear these voices, we see the body types, and we think that it was the Island Boys for the longest.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a fake, juicy, oh my God, I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. Oh my God, Spider-Man came out through the Empire State Building like this. Like, nah, ain't none of that shit. But like I said, it's a juicy story. Oh my God, like, come on, bro. These little white boys that live in the neighborhood that was like, oh my God, 6ixnine's mom's such a sweet lady. She's not gonna do nothing, and this nigga's not home. You know, it's little shit like that.
But when you first seen it, what did you think? When you first seen it?
When I first seen it,
and they had your mom, sweet lady, at gunpoint.
Yeah, I'm doing it at my house right now. I just sent you a video. Yo, Sean, this is my probation officer.
Yo, peace.
Yeah, we just started just now. All right, bro. Yeah.
The first time you seen it.
Yeah, the first time I seen it, I was mad because I was like, damn, like, I'm not home. I'm like probably like 60 miles away. I was with my man Don. My man Don tell you I spin the car so like I fucking like, I don't know if I say this, I broke every law there is. Like, you watching this, I ran a red light. I started doing crazy shit on the highway. I was getting crafty in that shit, like, this is wildin'. But when I found out they didn't touch my mom, they didn't do nothing. Like, I like my mom explained it to me, like, yo, they didn't even hurt the dogs. They didn't do nothing. Like, I was like, it gotta be somebody we know. Cause look, I went to jail for real crimes, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I went to jail for real life crimes. Like if you pull up my non-count.
You always say that, gang, but let's keep it funky, son. Let's keep it funkified. You was only doing what you was doing before you was around. Was you doing what you was doing outside of them? We don't have no stories of you doing what you was doing while you was with Treyway before. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything you was doing was with Treyway. You know what I'm saying? Before Treyway, we have no gangster shit you ever did. And it's cool, ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's you who won't, like, you always want to push this, man, I dig gangster shit, man, son, nobody give a fuck about that, son. Maybe, like, I don't know how old you, but my era, yeah, we cared about that. Nah, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, son. I don't even give a fuck about that shit, man. I never did for real, you did. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, looking up to these, not even looking up, but listening to the stupid ass music of these niggas, and now these niggas gonna come out and say, fuck the streets. Which y'all about to be gospel singers? What y'all about to do? Like, what y'all mean fuck the streets like? And I ain't see this sound like I'm no super street nigga, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't one of them, listen, I ain't one of them niggas that's gonna talk about nothing. You hear me? I ain't telling you about nothing that I ain't supposed to tell you about. Facts. So I ain't looking for that, you hear me? Y'all niggas be out here, I pulled the trigger. I drove the car. Man, nigga don't care. Just love it. That was gangster. That's gangster. Yeah, man. That's gangster.
Count to Reactin, where I pleaded guilty to attempted murder, shootings, robberies, drugs, a whole bunch of shit.
How much of that shit would have you have done if you wouldn't with Trey with it? How much of that shit would have you have done if you wouldn't dealing with them? None of it. That's what everybody's saying. Stop acting like, bro. I think nigga fuck with you more if you would just stop trying to push the gangster shit, bro. Like, nigga not say you bitch, nigga not say you pussy. Nigga just could look at certain people, bro, and know what you did, you would have did. Like if you was my partner, how Thug is to 21 Savage, yeah, man. I said, man, I'm saying I wouldn't do a Savage saying. I said, man, look, he out of pocket, he down bad, you hear me? That's my dog, I love him, you hear me? I can't just not fuck with him, you hear me? I mean, what y'all want me to say? Yeah, I'm wrong too. You know what I'm saying? But Savage ain't saying that, though. Savage or something like, you know?
As a killer, like you know these kids, like you know what I mean, and I'm beyond thankful. Like I don't get don't twist my words. Beyond thankful, cause when you come in here and you know what you coming for, everything go. You know what I mean? So when my mom told me like, yo, they didn't, you know, they just kept asking where the money at, and my mom was like, there's no money here. You know what I mean? So when I first initially seen that, I said, these is kids. You know what I mean? These amateurs, like, you know what I mean? These like. And how you gonna get into this gated community, you know what I mean? So I knew it had to come from inside, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, being part of real crime, you know.
Right. I'm better check. I better check some shit, you hear me? I'll tell y'all something. These niggas making them come up off it with their pockets. I'm making them come up off it with straight pistol pipe.
There's only one way in, one way out. We ain't see no car speed out the community. We ain't see nothing.
These niggas lames. So y'all did what y'all did and left and made a U-turn and pulled in the garage? I'm quite sure where he was staying at, how all the houses got garages. So y'all did what y'all did, and instead of making it look like something, but see y'all couldn't because everybody around there got cameras. I know they got cameras. You hear me? Where y'all was going?
Kids stood inside the community, you know what I mean? So initially, you know, from me hearing the situation.
But just that fast, y'all could have died. Because let's say that y'all watching the stream, and it's a pre-recorded stream, and he's actually in the house. Y'all think he ain't got no guns? All right. He don't go back to jail, that I know. Man, he ain't stupid either. That's his mama gun. That's my mother's gun. I ain't know she had a gun in here. Yeah, man, gonna bust your ass. I'm telling you, I ain't saying he eat nothing, but a normal human being will bust your ass. You come in the house, get mom in there, man.
You know, I was worried, but then when my mom fully explained it to me, I was like, you know, Ma, it's probably one of the kids you helped. You know what I mean? And probably took your kindness for weakness and took advantage.
So you never once thought it was the Island Boys?
Come on, bro. I'm not.
Bruh.
Man, fucking Island Boys. Don't even want to have a fight with them nigga. You think he about to pull up a B&E? Not happening.
I'm not a TikTok kid, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Those like that's a whole different gen. You know what I mean? Maybe if I was fucking 21 right now and 20 and 19 around that age, I would have been like, oh my God, TikTok theory. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah, I never, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So one gets caught, he gets arrested, his mugshot is everywhere.
Yeah.
Doesn't look familiar to you?
Nah, I don't know that kid, but you know what's so crazy? This random number text me, and I'm gonna give you the
Exclusive.
I'm gonna give you the exclusive. I'm gonna look for the number right now. So which one's my camera, the close-up camera? This one? Okay. So that same kid that they caught, I felt someone text me, Jit, that broke in your house got beat up by a bitch and he pressed charges. I'm dropping the video when his affidavit on the home invasion available. So some random number text me, right? So this is my camera, the close-up. So the day he got arrested, he got beat up by a girl. The little kid that broke into my house got beat up by a girl. And when he called the cops.
Chad, I want y'all to don't be gullible, you hear me? With these phones, dog, you can make God look like the devil. You feel what I'm saying? You can't believe nothing on the phone, son. And anybody who know me, oh man, you got.
Cops suppressed charges. They ran his name. That's what I'm reading through these texts. So this is him coming out the red car. Yeah, that's him coming out the red car, and the bitch punching him in his face. Nah, I'm serious.
Same day.
The same day he got arrested. So you see him getting punched in his face. They already showed? It showed already? All right. So now, right? So then we're like, no, you can't see nothing. You can't see. Come back. Come back. Tell her come back. When they say you can't see nothing, is that really him? So just show it one more time. So he's getting punched in his face right there. The little kid's getting punched in his face by a bitch right there. Dragged by his hair, all type of shit, right, by a girl. So now I'm gonna show you, they can be like, oh, well, how you know that's him? How you know that's him? Right? I'm gonna go to the next video. Give me a second. So the next video, just press play right